live. Okay, everybody. We're a little blurry. Happy trails. I'm not quite sure what it is, but I know you'll all be able to deal with it. Because it's Friday, and I'm here with Lucinda Yates, daughter of Change pendant recipient, and pendants that we worked on and were created by Days Jewelers. Thank you, Days Jewelers. And we are here to talk about entrepreneurship. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
Entrepreneurship, inspiration, whatever might come up. And something that I have to point out, this is Lucinda Yates of Designs by Lucinda, very successful entrepreneur, artist, creator of these fabulous pins, which I will bring right up to the camera later to show you. But I really want to add that Lucinda is the one that got me to start doing these Facebook Lives. So
it's all my fault?
It's all, yeah, it's all on her. It's her fault. But she double dog dared me, I don't know, about a couple of months ago now, and now there's no looking back, and here we are again. So today, I want Lucinda first to tell you a little bit about herself, and then we're going to do, I'm getting nervous. Then we're going to talk a bit about building businesses. Oh, we got hearts. Somebody's here. Hi, whoever's sending us hearts. Why can't I see
we
them?
really want to see
who's
here.
There's a comment. Hold on. I just want to see. Oh, well, okay. I can't see your comment. I don't know why, but don't take it personally. I'm sure eventually it will. Oh, it's Richard. It's Richard. Richard Morgan and one other. Oh, here we go.
The Nat.
And
hi, you guys.
Hello, they're sending us love. Well, thank you. Okay, so I didn't see the comment, but anyway, Lucinda, can you just talk a little bit about yourself, and then we're gonna have a conversation.
Okay, so
put her on the spot. Now you know what it feels like to get double dog dared to be on Facebook Live.
I know.
I'll call you. I'm just shutting up now. Go.
Oh, thanks. So I'm amazing. First of all, let's start there. Story, true story. So I'm here with hot, totally hot and pink.
Totes.
And I'm good friends with Maria.
Yeah, you almost forgot my name. She almost forgot my name.
Well, I always want to call you Maria.
You can call me Maria. Everybody calls me Maria.
They do?
Yeah, people that have known me for years still
they
call
me
me
Maria.
I probably should have been Maria. Mom.
Doesn't matter, but anyway, so yeah, good. Wait, what else do you want to know?
Okay, I guess that's it. All right, so.
Okay, so no, we're really here for Daughters of Change, which is your nonprofit.
Not a nonprofit, for-profit, because I'm all about doing well by doing good.
Designs by Lucinda.
Exactly.
Not a nonprofit, doing well, doing
exactly.
Good.
So, yeah, we're going to talk about that, but I really want to talk about, building a business, the inspiration behind that, also how you can do well by doing good, how you can keep it sustainable, giving back and being sustainable, which I know was a big thing for me when I was deciding to start my business, nonprofit, for-profit, nonprofit, for-profit. And, for me, it's all about conscious capitalism, and the more money I make, the more that I can do. And I'm also not competing with nonprofits to take money out of the pie, because it's scarce, especially in a state that only has 1 million people. Right. Yeah. So with that being said, Designs by Lucinda, very cool. Let's see, 5 million pins sold. Okay, I'm wearing some of the women pins. Okay, so listen, I'm not trying to flash y'all here, but this, okay. These are my pasties. Okay, so wait, we've got the domestic violets pin.
Okay, they're perfect.
Right? Isn't that perfect?
Yeah.
I'm not going to move.
Nice.
Wait, which way? The women pins?
Yeah, there's a couple.
Oh, the nails are matching.
I like it.
And then if I go this way. Oh, wait, other way?
Yeah, just scoot down. Perfect. Look at that. Couple of women on that wild colored background.
Yeah. So these are just a sampling, and every pin is different, which is what's so cool, right? So Lucinda has sold 5 million pins. $30 million have gone to nonprofits around the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that is with a for-profit business. So just think about that.
It can be done.
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the things that I love about Lucinda and her story is that she didn't just follow this typical trajectory. you know, like with this little buttoned up business plan. I mean, you went by instinct, you went by inspiration, by what you love to do. So can you talk a little bit about how that unfolded? Because I think that's fascinating. It's not like what they teach you in business school. It's the real world. And that's what I like.
Yeah, it's really true. You know, it wasn't founded on a business plan. And I always like to say,
thank God, so there's hope for me.
There is hope for everybody. I encourage people to avoid them.
That's right.
You know,
my business plan is I don't have a business plan. Okay, go ahead, sorry.
That's okay. So I always like to say America wasn't founded on one.
Right?
Right?
Right.
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
So neither was Designs by Lucinda.
No.
And how my company got started wasn't even by the idea that I would start a company. The only thing I wanted to do was help out in this community with the homeless, which at that time, this was 30 years ago, 1988. And I wanted to help Preble Street Resource Center. And I had designed a pin with a house on it, and I went to Preble Street and said, hey, what do you say? Let's sell these and raise some money and some awareness to let people know that we actually have people in need in the community. And what happened was it sort of took on a life of its own. And when that happens, if you're in business, and even if you don't, even if it doesn't organically grow on its own, and you're trying to create a business anyway,
right.
The thing to remember is that you get to create that. You get to make it up.
Yeah.
You get to choose everything about it. And I mean, if you even get the idea that you're already making up your own life right now,
right?
If you get that idea,
yeah.
then hey, you get to do that with your business too.
How cool is that?
It's very cool, and
yeah.
I think people forget that.
Yeah,
I think they forget totally that
the golden handcuffs.
Yeah,
right.
They get involved in that, and it's in their brain that business has to look like this. It has to be a certain way. My business broke every rule there was.
High five on that, sister. Ha! Oh, hi, Mike Ruggiero, Rick Knopper, and Lynette and Richard.
Oh, hey, we must be doing okay.
I think
Lynette and Richard are staying with us.
Yeah, they're still here. Rick's still here. I think he's downstairs. And Mike, my brother from the homeland. Anyway, I'm hard. Go ahead.
Where are we? Okay, so what else are we? So so if you're creating a business, make it up.
Yeah.
You get to.
Yeah.
And that's the fun of it.
Yeah.
And in my business, I was just so thrilled with being in it and watching it sort of unfold and seeing it grow, and then just naming things like, oh, look, all the boxes are building up, that we're getting shipped out to nonprofits with pins in them. I'd say, oh, well, we'll call that the shipping department.
Yeah, right. So create it as you go along. I love that.
Yeah. And so it was really fun for me. And I was just really, really fortunate to have that experience.
Yeah.
So I love to talk about it because I had so much fun and I learned so much. I could never have learned this in school.
No.
I couldn't have. And I don't know. You couldn't have written the business plan for this.
Right. Nor would you have wanted to, right?
Right.
I mean, and it's interesting too, because when you were telling me the story about that you were going to design like Monet jewelry, right?
Oh yeah.
One day you looked down and you saw that's a great story about how the inspiration
for the first pin.
Yeah. I love this story.
So I thought, I truly did believe. Part of creating business and being successful and all that has to do with what you're thinking about. Let's just face it.
Right.
So I was thinking, and truthfully, I believed it with every cell in my body. I'll just admit it right now.
Okay.
And I believed I would be the next Mary Kay.
Oh, it wasn't Monet, it was Mary Kay, but I got the M right.
But the M was right. And so the story goes is that I thought I would be like, I would have this big jewelry design house in New York City. And, I would be just like, this major jewelry designer. And I believed it. I really thought it.
Yeah.
And I was doing pretty good. And then one day I was designing some pins, and I was playing with a new material, and I put a triangle on top of a square. Well, hey, we all know what that looks like. We've all drawn it, every one of us, right?
Right.
And there's our home, there's our security, there's our safety, there's our American dream.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, right there. And I looked at that, and it looked nothing like any of the work I was used to doing.
Yeah.
And so I'm sitting there, I'm looking, I go, a house. And all of a sudden, I hear this little voice.
Light bulb.
Right. It's sitting right on this shoulder here. And it comes right out from my ear, and it says, wouldn't this make a great fundraiser for the homeless? Well.
So who was that?
Well,
Divine
I don't know, but
inspiration.
if you hear voices, I answer them.
Yeah.
Good. I mean, I'm
Thank
not
God.
crazy.
I'm feeling much better about things now, Lucinda. Thank you for that. I was talking to those voices just the other day. Anyway,
there you go.
Yeah.
Keep talking to them. And so I just answered, and I said, yeah, that would be a good idea. And so I went to Preble Street Resource Center, and I said, hey, what do you say? We do this. And that's kind of how it started. And, the rest is pretty much history.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of stories in between and all of that. And there's a lot of fun ones to share.
Right.
And I love to share them, but you got to ask me the right question.
Well, you said to me, here's
Here we
something.
go.
Well, this is what you said to me, Lucinda. So you said to me when we first met, because Lucinda was actually, helping to coach me along with my big concept that I'm, narrowing down so I can spread back out again. But you talked about, when something feels right, you do it, but you need to move forward. The difference between the idea and the inspiration and the action is the result is the action, right?
Mm-hmm. So action gets you out of any kind of conflict that you have. The only way out of anything is an action step.
Right.
So you have to keep, doing the next thing. And as you do, of course, the next thing shows up. That's just the way it works. Once you do something, you just have created more problems. That's all for you to solve.
But that's okay, right?
That's perfect.
Because it keeps your brain going.
It keeps you going.
Yeah.
You have to do that. So, you just put one foot in front of the other. It's, I always used to say running a business is a lot like being homeless.
Yeah. And
you just do the next thing.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah.
There's no other choice. So for me, of course, we haven't told anybody this.
Yeah.
There's a bazillion people on here that are about to find out.
Listen, all you bazillion people. We got the scoop for you. Okay.
So here's.
I was going to let you talk about it if you want to.
I was homeless for about 18 months. And when I was starting my business, I realized, wow, this is a lot like being homeless. Because really and truly, you just have to do the next thing. It's about surviving.
Yeah.
It's about, doing what's necessary to keep yourself going. Well, in your business, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
You have to do whatever is next.
Yeah.
On the list. You just look and you go, okay, well, I guess we need to employ some people.
Right.
Well, how do you do that? And what's unemployment laws? I have to pull taxes?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
All this stuff. So you learn all this stuff, and it's really cool.
And you also said to me, and I'm just taking a little check here, not being shifty yet, seeing people are still here. That's good.
Is anybody making any comments?
Let's see. The sign in the background is perfect. Let's do this, Lynette. I love that. Is that not so cool, right? And let's see what else.
I have to confess.
Rebel, ha. Who? Her? Us?
I have to confess something right now.
Okay, confess.
Lynette Pottle.
Yeah. I
have done, my first Facebook Live was actually with Lynette. Was it live?
You were cheating on me. Was she cheating on me?
This was, I don't know if it was it Facebook Live? Did we do that? Or was that when Periscope came out? Lynette, let us know.
Okay.
But anyway, she was the one. Lynette's like a pro at this stuff. Yeah. She rocks the world.
Yeah.
She's a big rock star.
So we've got Lynette Pottle at what's her business? Her Facebook page. Do we send or
just find Lynette Pottle?
Just find Lynette Pottle.
She's on Facebook. Just search her. She's really
she's gonna get like stalkers now. Don't worry, Lynette. We'll protect you.
Yeah. She's taking care of the northern part of the
it was Facebook Live. She's saying Facebook Live.
It was?
Hi, Penny. Penny joined. Hi, Penny.
Hi, Penny.
So, I mean, the other thing that, just kind of circling back around, the other thing that you said to me, which really made me feel better, is you don't necessarily have to know exactly what it's going to be.
Good idea if you don't.
Right. So let's talk
Absolutely.
about that a little bit, because that is something I think that really sets a lot of people back. They have this goal and they think something's going to look a certain way, and when it's not happening that way, hi Penny, they actually, it brings fear in, it brings a sense of failure in, and and the unknown is really scary for some people, right? So, but you have to be okay with that. You have to be able to let it go. So talk about like the way that you described that to me, because that made me feel a lot better.
Well, so I think what happens is we get caught in this, we don't move anywhere. We stand still because we think we need to know something about what's going to happen next.
Right.
Well, here's the truth. Tell me what's going to happen next.
I'm going to keep asking you questions.
That's about it.
That's about it. I don't even know what question I'm going to ask you
You guys
next.
don't even know the question she's going to ask. She says that, but we don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't know.
Anything could happen right now.
This is
We don't know.
This is like flying by the seat of your pants Facebook Live.
Okay, well, let's see if it's true that that's what's going to happen right now. She's going to keep asking me trust. I'm going to test it. Is it true? Let me see.
Oh, well. Well, okay, I guess I'm going to start talking to myself.
All right. Just
Which I do.
I mean, really.
That's awesome.
So we think we need to know what's going to happen, but we don't.
Yeah.
And the truth is that none of us do know what's going to happen.
Right.
But we get in this idea like, oh my God, I need to know like how it's going to look.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we create all these obstacles between what we want and how it's going to look. We start saying, well, in order to have that,
Right.
I need to do this first. It's not true.
No.
You just need to go back to the thing, which is like take an action step.
Yes.
Just take an action step and you'll go. And you'll, whatever it is you're thinking, it's not going to be that anyway.
Yeah.
And it will come out completely different and way better than you imagined.
That's right. Yeah. Not for the faint of heart, but actually when you can get to that place, and not even just with business, but with your life, right? Whether it's relationships or, you know, who your kids are going to be, parenting, anything, it's never exactly what you first think it's going to be, right? So you have to be open to letting it just kind of unfold and be okay with where you are at the moment.
Yeah.
Be okay with where you are, how you got there, be gentle with yourself, and it's just, you know, learning to live in the moment is really hard, but the more you do it, the better you get at it. And the better you get at it, the happier you are. Would you agree?
I don't know about the better you get at it part. I'm not sure about the better you get at it. I think it's like if you just, you know, enjoy where you are.
Yeah, at the moment.
You know, yeah.
I'm enjoying the hell out of this moment. Let me just tell you that. How about you? How about you, Lucinda?
Perfect. And hot.
I didn't get me too long.
Okay. Stop.
Okay. What's going on here?
There we go. Richard Morgan, thank you for putting Lynette
Success
Cottle,
Coach.
Success Coach.
Yeah, and we've got the link. We've got the link here. Thank you, Richard.
Oh, you're awesome.
Yep.
We could hire you.
Yeah. He's going to be our producer grip best boy. Best guy.
So what else? Did anybody want to talk about anything?
You have any questions?
Questions? I posted. You ask the questions, we'll answer them.
That's right. And if we don't know the answer, we'll make something really cool up. I mean, if nothing else, it will be. But it will be made up with life experience behind it.
You'll believe it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's half the battle. Okay, so, all right, so I'm hearing crickets on the question situation, so we'll just...
I know. Do you agree that being in your own business allows one to be a little bit paranoid?
Wait until that's Mike Rosario.
Do you agree that being in your own business allows one to be a little bit paranoid?
Oh, I was wearing tinfoil on my head because of the Martians way before my business, Mike, but I don't know. But Mike, you do that, but Lucinda, what would you say about that?
Jeez, that's a good question. I guess it does allow you to be a little bit paranoid of.
Just
scared, Ashley. I mean, are you paranoid
scared
of success? I don't know. I'm a little bit scared now. I'm paranoid.
Well, I think that, but I think you can be paranoid of success. You know,
really?
Actually, you know, I think that without even being consciously aware of it, sometimes we are a little bit afraid of like, oh my God, what happened? Well, everybody. I mean, I know that at times. I remember when I started thinking about Daughters of Change one day, I was like, oh, this could be really huge, and I was like, oh, I started to hyperventilate. So I run downstairs and I grab a paper bag because that's what they say one should do when one's hyperventilating. well, it was first it was a plastic bag, but then I thought,
oh,
it was all funny games until I put the plastic bag on my head.
Yeah.
But just as I was, hyperventilating into this bag, I looked at this this Reader's Digest that was on the counter. So I'm like hyperventilating and scrolling through Reader's Digest, and opens up
She's not
to a
making
page with a quote that says, by Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, "If your dreams don't scare you, they're not big enough." So I was like, toss that paper bag, and I'm like, okay, I got this covered. So that's not my favorite quote. And I only hyperventilate once in a while. But on that point, we have some more questions here. Okay, so we have two. Okay. So we have we'll come back. Okay, Mike is saying fear of success, fear of failure, and competition catching up.
Oh, Mike. You have to be doing so. There's no competition.
There is no competition. Come on, Mike, you know that. There's no competition for the Rogerio.
Yeah, I don't know. I never, with me, competition was always with myself.
Yeah.
And I never had competition. It was me. I created my own competition for myself. I kept making products I kept competing with myself when I didn't have to. It was, I guess I succeeded because of it, but it was completely probably not necessary. I don't know what your business is, but just compete with yourself and nobody will be catching up with you.
That's right. And fear of failure, you know what? There's never any failure. There's just a lesson learned. You probably want to smack me for saying that, right, Mike?
Do you want me to do it?
He's sending us softballs to hit out in the park, and we are succeeding. Oh, thank you, Mike. And then, wait, Lynette has a question. What's been the biggest surprise in your business in the past 6 months? Good question.
Is that fielded for me?
Oh, well,
in the biggest surprise in the last 6 months. Which business? All of them. The biggest surprise. I don't know if I've had a big surprise. Let me think about it. Let me think a minute on it. Go.
Well, for me, the biggest surprise is that I'm here doing these Facebook Lives, because even though I worked in and around TV and media for many years, I have never wanted to be on camera, right? And if you knew me and you met me at a party or something, you'd go, oh, really? I don't even believe that. But the truth is, I was really intimidated by it. So the fact that I'm doing this and I'm actually liking it, that it's opening all these. I'm doing the 24-hour, the Marie channel, 24 hours a day. And I want you to know, somebody took my name, Marie TV. I just gave you a plug. She's cool. She's from the homeland, so I'm letting it fly. But anyway, yeah, 24/7 Facebook Live.
So, Lynette, truthfully, the biggest surprise for me is that I'm still in business. I went to a thing with Lynette, a mastermind group with her a year ago in November.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, no, I'm done doing Designs by Lucinda. I'm all done with this. So, Lynette, I'm still doing it. Yeah, see, there they are, more pins.
My nails go great with her pins. I did this just for her.
So I guess that's the biggest surprise, but I've restructured that so that it suits me better.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to be doing a lot of work all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm still doing a lot of work, but on my terms and not on big business terms.
Right.
Not that big business, I ever was a big business, but.
You were a very successful business, though.
I mean, I had 60 employees. That's
but I mean, success. I personally, I want to have a lot of reach, but I don't want to have a lot of employees. I mean, I'm saying that.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, I mean,
They're pain in the ass.
Listen, I was a single mother, man. You think I need to bring up more people? I want strategic partners. But yeah, I mean,
you can do it. Go for it, girl.
But I love the fact of having a business that you're not just creating a business, you're creating a way of life, right? So you're creating it. It's part of who you are. It's part of your passion. And when you're working at your passion, it doesn't feel the same way as going to work 9 to 5 for somebody else's passion, at least not for me. So it's fun, even when you're dealing with the fires that you have to put out and the challenges, it becomes a learning ground. And every time there's a challenge or a bump or something that you have to figure out and work through, there's a growth and there's a confidence that builds with that, right? And so,
it's fun.
Yeah,
and you get
fun.
to create it. That's the whole point. You know, where we kind of started was you get to create your whole business, your whole life, and through all those challenges and things.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, what am I going to do with this? Which road will I go with this? And you know, finding the road that's the right road for you.
Yeah.
You know, and it's so awesome when you just, and you feel it. I always did. I just kind of like felt it right.
Yeah, right here, right at heart center.
Yeah, you know, your decisions come from a place of, at least mine did. Just like I just knew this is like the thing to do that makes sense on all kinds of different levels, not just like, oh, it makes good business sense. Right. But there was an ethical sense to it. There was this sort of moral code that I had in my own mind about how life should be in business and who should, you know, should benefit and how it should be in the world. And that it should be all good. Although I have to tell you, I'm really not the goody two shoes that everybody thinks I am.
Yeah, I know she doesn't think she's goody two shoes. I was a little concerned, like, you know, I gotta lead her astray with my potty mouth.
Oh,
look, Deb Nelson has joined. Hi, Deb Nelson. Hi, Deb. And everybody else is still here. I think that's a good sign.
Bye, Mike. I'm glad you joined us.
Oh, bye, Mike. Thanks, Mr. Man from the homeland. I will talk with you soon. We need to catch up on the telephone now.
Yeah.
Going to see the grandbaby next week, though. Yeah. So.
Anyway, what else do we want to?
There was something I was going to say, but it has flown from my head. But don't worry, another thought is soon coming through. Thoughts abound. Okay, so do you want to discuss some of the other things that you're doing now, or no?
You mean like painting?
Yeah,
yeah, I guess so. You know, so one of the things that I've done since I've slowed back or pulled back on my company somewhat is now in painting. So these little paintings you see here are turned into sort of bigger paintings. So here we go again.
Okay, wait.
Flashing.
I'm a flasher. Flasher. Oh, and as I'm flashing, for anybody that's just joined us, this is Lucinda Yates. Well, you can't really see her because I'm blocking her.
No, they can see me.
Oh, there she is. These are her pins. And Lucinda is a very successful entrepreneur who has done well by doing good, sold 5 million pins, and raised $30 million for charity in the process. So just a little bit. So we're talking about inspirational stuff that cool girls and boys talk about, or men, cool girls.
So now I'm painting, besides for making pins, and these are all one-of-a-kind, 5 million one-of-a-kind pins. That's pretty wild. So now I'm making paintings, like fine art paintings.
They're really nice.
Which
They're
are
really
very,
awesome.
very cool. And I'm doing a series of them right now. Should we talk about that?
Well, I love it. I think, but you know, to me, I'd say yes, but it's up to you if you want to let the bitch out of bed.
Yeah. So doing a series of
inside joke.
It's sort of an inside joke.
Yeah.
It's a series of they look kind of like the women that are on these pins here showing up in my paintings.
Okay, wait.
Hey, look, we gotta show them a different one. They're sick of seeing that.
Did I keep showing that?
Yeah, let's show them this.
Oh,
one.
I like this sparkly one too.
Oh,
and here's a home pin too.
Here, take a look at how do we
up here. Camera's up here.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. Just hold it still.
Oh, see, I'm not a pro at this yet.
There you go. Oh, you actually are. This is the home. The home is
the house pin.
The house pin.
Home is where the heart is.
Home is where the heart is.
Yeah. So
wait, here's a sparkly one. I just want to show the sparkly one.
Sparkly. Girls.
Sparkly. Okay.
What else am I doing? Apparently, I coach people to get on Facebook Live.
Yeah, she does that.
I do that on the side. What else do I do?
Well. No,
so
I think that don't you speak to groups and you inspire women? Yeah. You're a daughter of change.
I am. Yep. So that, yeah, and God, there's something else I'm doing too. Boy, if I could think of it. What is Lynette saying?
Richard, what else is she doing? You still here? Lynette says you're so incredibly talented.
Oh, thank you, Lynette.
Is there anything else that's going to say?
We didn't miss anything.
I don't think. If we're missing anybody's comments.
Pound on the hearts right now.
Yeah.
We'll know to look.
Yeah.
Richard probably bailed on us.
Richard.
Yeah, so I think, I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I'm doing something else and I can't remember it right now. I don't even know.
Oh, she just remembered.
Well, I'm moving. I'm selling my house. That was something that came up with in Lynette's mastermind a year and a half ago. Yep. So my house is under. Well, it's not under anything yet, but it's on the market. So that's
great house too. If you're looking for a really cool
big
house.
Change.
Great house, yeah.
So.
Christian's saying rock on. Christian got on Facebook Live.
Hi,
Christian. I think he's downstairs or on the other side of the house.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to him.
Yeah. So everybody, we've now been on for 29 minutes. That went pretty quickly.
That went quickly.
Yeah.
So you're going to show everybody the Daughters of Change pendant?
Oh, the pendant. Yes, we're going to show it from here because it's easier to see because the white on my. So Lucinda is getting one of the pendants because she is a Daughter of Change. So you can open it.
And will you just give us a little quick.
I'm going to give you a little synopsis about what this means.
Especially, I want Lynette to know about this.
So basically, I'm just going to read this to you because I'm just so nervous on camera. So Daughters of Change represent pioneering women who are primed to the spark plugs. I don't even know what my favorite. Daughters of Change represent pioneering women who are the spark plugs primed to lead and change the world. Now, when you choose this symbol, which Lucinda's going to show you in a minute.
Right now, I'm unwrapping it.
It shows that you have the fiery and fearless belief that anything is possible and the fiery passion to make it happen. So Daughters of Change are going to change the world, each in their own unique way.
Look at this. This is so
very
awesome.
Cool. And sometimes it's hard to see on the white because white,
you're
going to have to take it out because the white background makes it
such
hard.
A beautiful
Deb Nelson
design.
says, yay! And Lynette says, I love that. Penny says, where is it? Yeah.
Can we see it?
Yeah. And I think if
let me just put my hand here. Can you see it?
Yeah, and you put it up a little more.
Oh God, we can't put all those moles on there. Good Lord.
There we go.
That's enough to scare anyone.
We got it.
Look. Can you see that?
I think it's just, let's see.
Come on.
It's hard because
I want you to see it though.
I'll come back this way.
Oh yeah.
And then I think you need to back it up a little bit.
There we go. Right. Check this out.
Yeah. Can you see
How
that?
pretty
Sterling
is that?
silver.
Yeah. It's a beautiful design.
Yep.
Great size. It's about the size, little bit bigger than a nickel.
Yeah, we should find a black background. My desk is black, but if I lift that up, the computer's gonna fall. Wait.
And they're off the air.
But wait, I have an idea. There we go.
Let's try that.
Good call, Penny. Well, it's still a little shiny.
Yeah, I think it's just the shiny.
Yeah.
We can't do it.
But it's really cool,
anyway,
and I'll
you,
post
Marie.
pictures of it. No, thank you. Oh, Daughter of Change. Sister from another mister.
All right, folks.
Yeah,
I think
Deb says, thanks for not picking the desk up. Yeah, it could create a little bit of a mess. So everybody, thank you so much for joining, just seeing. I think we've answered everybody's questions. So this will actually, this video will be on my, it will be on the Daughters of Change page. I'll also share it to my personal page and to Lucinda's page. So if you have any questions after the fact, you can just put them in the comments and we will see them and we will make sure that we answer the questions. Okay?
They may tell the truth or not.
Yeah, exactly. But they'll always be inspiring answers and they'll be fun. So listen, who brought the cool girl? I brought the cool girl. Okay, signing out, over and out. Thanks, everybody. Have a fabulous weekend. Ciao. Ciao, ciao.